Next exercise we're going through here is what we call the glute bridges. We've done this a lot with Alan. What you're going to do is you're going to start laying on your back, so supine is the position there. And to start with, you want to start with a very nice wide base. He's got his feet in a pretty good position for his strength level right now. So if you were a beginner, you'd start with the feet out just a little bit wider on both sides. Alan's a little advanced, so he's coming in, and the more advanced you get, the closer you want to bring these, and you want to eventually get to where your knees are close together there. That creates a more unstable base, whereas a wide feet creates a stable base, and that's a good place to start if you have low back pain. So what Alan's going to do is he's going to press his hips up towards the sky, and one thing you want to avoid is contracting these hamstrings. You want to push straight up from the heels. You want to avoid the contraction in the hamstrings. Most of your contraction you're going to get is going to be from the glutes. So this muscle here on both sides here. And there's a way that we can tell whether or not one side is weak or strong. And that way is to, I wouldn't advise doing this if you have low back pain immediately, but just as a check, bring these hips up, and Alan's going to bring one leg out. And what you're looking for is a dip in the pelvis there. If you have a dip in the pelvis, that means you have a weak muscle. Weak muscles. Now that could be due to pain in the knee, that could be due to pain in the low back. That's just something you have to decide for yourself. But we wanted to see both hips straight up towards the sky. Now Alan can relax there. I know he's probably getting a little tired.
It's tired.
So that's going to actually, you're going to activate the low muscles in the back just a little bit, but most of the contraction you want to have right in these muscles here. A little bit here, not so much in the hamstrings at all. So a good way to check that is just have a buddy touch your hamstrings so you physically or you psychologically know to relax these muscles. And you're going to do, you can do either holds with these or you can do repetitions. I start most people off with holds, 3 to 5 seconds, back down, do about 10 reps of those, and eventually you can get to where you're doing up to a minute holds, 2-minute holds if you like, just depending on what your strength level is. Or you can do repetitions up to 30, however you like to do it. As you progress, again, bring the knees in. And Alan's going to do that now, so bring the knees in. And the goal is to keep these knees together and push straight up. You may notice a little bit of wobbling here, and that just means that those muscles are a little bit weak, so you're training the right ones there. If you start to shake too much, just drop it down, widen the base out just a little bit.